Hey everybody, this is Randy with today's weekly market report. Today we're going to have a little bit more of a full report with some different areas and stuff reporting differently. So this is for last week. So getting started in it. This is directly from the MLS, which I'm going to show you a map in a second, serves this entire area. So the 7-day average inventory across the Mid-Atlantic region was 56,119 for last week, down just 0.2%. Okay. Compared to last year, this is 51.6% higher. So while it's kind of relatively flat right now, very high over the last year. New listings are kind of flat as well. Okay. And time to contract drops again. It's back to 9 days on the market, which means that it has been bobbing back and forth between 10 days and 14 days average on the market. It just dropped to 9. So things are moving a little bit faster. So here is the overall Bright MLS. Every MLS, just so everyone kind of understands, every MLS around the region feeds to all the portals, Realtor.com, Trulia, Redfin, Zillow, all of the big portals get their information from a local MLS. Our local MLS is called Bright MLS. And as you can see here in the picture, it serves a lot of different states around here. So we've got Southern PA, we've got New Jersey, we've got Delaware, Virginia, and parts of West Virginia. And then, of course, all of Maryland, which makes it very convenient. So today I'm going to focus just on Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Delaware, because those are 3 of the areas that we serve. So this is a high-level view of everything all involved here. New closed sales are down 34% compared to a week ago. Remember, that bobs up and down quite a bit. And showings are down 18.2%. Now, the last couple of weeks, you'll see in the chart in a second, we've seen a lot of gains. So this is just giving that back a little bit. So here's how you read this crazy chart. It's each year. So you can see that things are definitely cyclical. They go up and down, up and down, up and down, because we get a lot of listings on, then they sell, then there's not a lot selling. Then we get a lot of listings on, they sell, there's not a lot selling. So anyway, what you need to focus in on here is this orange line. This is this year so far. You can see it is tracking with everything else, up and down when they go up and down, not as heavy on the ups and downs, and trailing just a little bit over some of our past years. But if you look at the COVID year here, we're just barely behind. And if you look at last year here, we are coming up close on that. Trailing a little bit behind again. Inventory is kind of low. New purchase contracts, see in the orange here. Showings have been really strong, and they've been going up steadily, and they're giving a little bit of that back. Number of showings per listing. New listings dropped this week. We've had peaks and valleys, and it gave a little bit back this past week. Last week, it reached a new high for the month. Now, new pendings. This is where our hopes are lying here. New pendings for listings. So we're having more things going under contract per listing. So we're actually above 1. That means that we are actually selling out. That's why the number is reduced to 9 days on the market. So this is how it compares different areas. Maryland right here in the middle of it all, 29%, kind of an average for this. Virginia doing a little bit better. West Virginia doing a little bit better. New Jersey, certainly. But here in Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania, these are the average number of listings that had a price drop. So we're going to focus in on Delaware just for a second here. So here's Delaware. Compared to a week ago, you see the numbers: new closed sales down 50%, new purchase contracts down, up slightly, new listings down a little bit. Ratio of pendings to, this is up 21%. So it's up like 1/5 of over where it was. And we're up a little over a third since last year. Number of showings is down about 10%. Okay. Here's a graph for all of that. I'm going to skip through that because we just went through the numbers. In Maryland, the weekly snapshot is new closed sales down 32%, new listings down 11%, and new pendings up 8%. So lagging a little bit behind Delaware there. And this is for the entire state of Maryland. So the entire state is not a monolith. Each individual county is doing better than or worse than other counties. If you need more specific results than any of this, or you need an area outside of where I'm covering, just email me and let me know. I'll be happy to send that to you. So weekly new closed listings, tracking there, new purchase contracts, tracking as well. Obviously, weekly showings, we see that taking a dip, and weekly new listings, took a double dip there in the past. New pendings. We're leading the way in this. Number of houses going under contract. There's almost 1.5 houses going under contract for every one house that comes on the market. So we're starting to lose some of our inventory. But don't worry, folks. We've got lots of listings coming on. I'm meeting with 2 people this afternoon. They're going to be putting their house on the market. So I'm doing my part to get more listings out there so everyone has more choices. And last but not least, Southeast Pennsylvania here. These are the areas covered by our MLS. New closed sales are down. Ratio of pendings to 100 listings is up 1.2%, so just up slightly. Most of these are down slightly. You can see we've made a lot of progress, and we've kind of given it back there in March and April with closed listings. New purchase contracts is definitely on the rise. Weekly showings took a small dip, but still up overall for the year. Weekly new listings has been flat for the year, and pendings is definitely creeping higher. There are actually more houses coming on the market than are being sold, just barely. So all this information is for Bright MLS, which is probably one of the world's largest databases, because we've got tons and tons of data here over the past half century with everything that's been buying and selling. So if there's anything that I can help you with, reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you with it. And I hope you guys have a great day.